I just believe that it was a little bit too harsh. I'm just glad, most importantly, that they didn't strip his Grammy away from him, because you can't take away what he's done on that field. You can't take away. You cannot take that away. You cannot take away what he's done in his movie roles based off of what he did at the Oscars. Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy back with another video. And I just want to talk about the fact that Will Smith, it's official. He's gotten banned from the Oscars for 10 years following the whole situation with Chris Rock that we all know of, I'm sure, by now. So, I just definitely want to get into this. It'll be a brief video, short video, talk about it. And then you guys, of course, let me know in the comment section, man. I'm always down to have some open dialogue with you guys, man. Anytime you comment, I try my best to get a reply going and get, like I said, open dialogue going back and forth, man, because I'm always willing to talk about things, even if we agree to disagree respectfully. All right. So without further ado, let's get right into it, baby. Let's get it.
Well, Yasmin, let's start with the decision and the obvious. 10 years without one of Hollywood's biggest stars is a long time compared to what many experts were expecting or predicting, and it's a definable amount of...
I ain't gonna lie, 10 years, man. Like, I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with it at all. And I'll get into it. I'll get into it now.
Time, which makes it a lot less likely that they'll all of a sudden go back on their decision. This is a sentence of 10 years. Obviously, it's far from the harshest penalty that could have been levied, which would have been to take his Oscar away entirely. That's not happening. The statement also doesn't say anything about him being blocked from being nominated or winning again if he is nominated.
So that's what I like. I first and foremost want to touch on that. I want to touch on the good side. I'm glad his Grammy wasn't taken away from him. I'm glad that even though he is banned from the Oscars for the next 10 years, technically speaking, he can still be nominated to win another Grammy. So the reason why I love that decision, and I'll get on the 10 years right now, but the reason why I love that decision is because, think about it, man. Like, for 30 years, man, we never heard nothing about Will Smith. We never heard anything, nothing at all. This is a guy that's been devoted to his family, devoted to his wife, his kids, charitable events, donated millions of dollars to his community. He's done so much for his community, a lot, throughout these last 30 years. He's literally been a role model. For majority of the people in this world, we've never heard of any wrongdoing that Will Smith has done prior to this whole Oscar situation. And then, mind you, even though it's not to literally put the blame on somebody else, but his wife is definitely the cause of the situation. There's definitely a difference between someone causing something and blaming someone for something. At the end of the day, Will Smith is to blame for his own actions. But, however, his wife is definitely the cause of his reaction. So even though she is the cause of his reaction, he did go up there and do something that I believe was uncalled for. But with that being said, I do believe that this 10-year ban is pretty harsh. And the reason why I believe it's harsh is because this guy has been such a great role model for the last 30 plus years in the whole, acting game, in the acting world. So it's like, we can't beat him up for just this one act. So was it inexcusable for something that he just did? Absolutely. But I just feel like it's a little bit too harsh on the punishment. I honestly believe that. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that 10 years was too long. I personally believe it's a little bit too long. But like I always say, man, we could agree to disagree. I'm fine with that. So just let me know in the comment section what you think. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we just can't totally neglect his history. We can't neglect his history. And a lot of times that's what you could go with. You could go with someone's history, right? Someone's past behavior. Now, if this is someone that we were accustomed to him doing these type of things, maybe, here or there, or we've seen it once or twice before, then I could understand this 10-year ban. But think about it. Like I said, we haven't heard nothing from this guy at all. Only thing we've ever heard of that when it came to Will Smith was when that whole August Alsina situation took place with his wife. That's the only time we've ever heard of Will Smith in any type of controversy at all. So I'm taking this man's history and saying to myself, yes, we do need to give him the benefit of the doubt. We definitely do. And that's what I believe should have happened. I believe that they should have, and I'm not saying that they weren't, talking about this and going over this before they gave him the ban and pretty much, having a meeting and so forth. But I feel like these things have to come into play when you're giving someone consequences. So, I just believe that it was a little bit too harsh. I'm just glad, most importantly, that, they didn't strip his Grammy away from him, because you can't take away what he's done on that field. You can't take away. You cannot take that away. You cannot take away what he's done in his movie roles based off of what he did at the Oscars. You can't take that away. The dude's line of work speaks for itself. That's the same reason why I believe that, Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. Just because he chose to gamble doesn't necessarily mean that he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is strictly for your play on the field. And Pete Rose is without a doubt a Hall of Famer. So with that being said, it's the same relation with this situation. Will Smith is freaking one of the best actors, could arguably be considered the best actor of all time. Arguably. He's definitely top 5 all time. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, in my opinion. So we can't strip away his Grammy for that, and I'm grateful that they did. I'm grateful that they didn't strip him from that, because this man has just been going through so much pain, so much agony lately, man. And I just honestly, like I told you on my last video, I feel bad for him, man. So I'm glad this happened. I'm not glad that he got the 10-year ban. However, I just choose to try to focus on the good things, and I'm glad that they didn't take the Grammy from him. And if he is nominated for any further Grammys, even though he's banned from the Oscars, he still can win another Grammy moving forward. So with that being said, appreciate you guys tuning in like always, man. We just hit 1K subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all, man. The last few videos has been blowing up, man. And I'm always going to be here to try to give you guys my honest opinion on something. I'm always open for open dialogue. I'm always, going to be approachable to you guys, relatable, try to be relatable to you guys. And if not, then, so be it. We just try to give, like I said, open dialogue with each other and do it respectfully, So once again, please do not forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that live notification bell for all live notifications, because it helps a lot, man. And let me know in the comment section your thoughts, man. Let me know if you think it was too harsh. Let me know if you believe he should have got a 10-year ban, or it should have been less, should have been more. Just let me know your thoughts, man. Let me know your thoughts also on whether or not he should have kept his Grammy, if they should have stripped him from his Grammy. Just let me know, man. Just let me know your thoughts.